I'm the Vice President of Undergraduate Student Government, and it's just, I mean, it's a fantastic opportunity. It's a huge challenge. I mean, don't get me wrong, and because I think one of the biggest challenges, whenever you get this far in an organization, whenever you put this much time in an organization, it really becomes your number one priority, and it does, and because we had a platform, we had 7 pages of bullet points that we were going to accomplish whenever we were elected to office, and you really feel as though that's a promise to undergrads, because that's one of the big problems is, in the past, it's been it's just kind of been, you just feel as though people will be out there, will be in your face, during the 2 weeks of campaigning, and after that they just kind of disappear. And something that we wanted to do was really institute change, and institute change that students care about. So obviously safety is a huge priority. Textbooks are a huge priority. And 2 things that we basically ran on 3 main ideas, and 2 of them have basically been completed already. They were already in motion due to the work of past USG administrations, and that's basically what we were running on a lot of. But we got $958,000 for off-campus lighting from the city of Columbus, which was huge, and then police substation in the off-campus area, which was also big. And then also just through using Facebook, it's kind of a temporary solution, as we created student-to-student book exchanges for every single college at the school. And then ultimately, what we would like to do is, we realized that we have these book exchanges on Facebook, ULoop, Amazon.com, Half.com. So that really wasn't a shortage. This is basically, us letting students know that we are making as much of an effort as we can. The ultimate solution is to get students information about their classes earlier. So basically, whenever we go to register for classes, we'd like to see the ISBN numbers right there on the website. That's basically like the book serial number. And then when you do that, you have that ability that you don't have to make a decision between saving $40 on textbooks, buying it online, versus going to the bookstores and being maybe a week and a half behind on classes, because who knows how long that book's going to take to get there. So basically, it's just an idea of getting more information to students quicker. And then also, one of the people that serves on cabinet and senate is working to try to create an exchange that you can search by ISBN number, by title, by author name, and by course number through a site that we'd like to set up with Student Affairs. And then in addition to that, and in addition to coming through on the promises that we've made, creating an entire executive cabinet. So, your directors, we have 6 directors, we have a chief of staff, we have a deputy chief of staff, we have a marketing team, all of which we appointed 7 people there. And then you'll have individual project managers underneath these individual directors. So that was a whole long process. Application, you get a notebook this big full of applications, and then the interview process. So it's creating that, it's making them comfortable. And then something that I do every year, just as my position, is basically any undergraduate position that is appointed on any sort of committee, whether it's athletic council, committee on academic misconduct, the CODA commission, whatever it may be. I probably made about 30 different appointments to 12 different committees and groups. And each one of those requires an application or an interview, and then kind of decide how you're going to break it down and getting it out there to people. So appointments are a very big deal, working on our cabinet, managing our people, and then also just staying informed, going to Senate meetings, because we do have voting rights if there's ever a tie. So that's important as well.